Yo, hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. Jay Diggs facing life over a tree, man. This is a reaction. And shout out to WIGTV. Bro is really up there with it. I think we've reacted to a few of his videos. He always got a good, it seems like an authentic, real take on it. And so we just about to react to his take as well as the content that he's watching. So, yeah, man, this is Hip Hop Heist. Like and subscribe, man. We just bring that realness, This is who we are. And who we are is the people. You feel me? So yeah, let's try to get to an authentic take on this. And yeah, man, if I could ask, just hit that like and subscribe, man. We don't ask for much. I might just ask, actually, get that sticker too. We got a signature sticker on the store, $5.55 on the channel store tab. So go check that out. And yeah, man, merch is almost done. So you just gotta stick with it. Keep watching. Hip Hop Heist TV going up. Shout out YouTube too, man, for the platform. I ain't even gonna lie, man, but let's get to it.
Arrested California rapper and his girlfriend with more than 4 pounds of marijuana and nearly $12,000 in cash. Ooh. Deputies say this arrest
4 pounds. So I'm gonna do a quick, 15-second. I believe Jay Diggs went to a long, he did a long stint in prison already. And so when you've already done things in the past that get you in trouble, the things in the future that you do that get you in trouble, the penalties could be harsher. And so I think that's why people that's saying life for Tree on the title is because he's already done long term like stints inside the federal prisons. So yeah, man, I don't really know anything about this. This is all new to me. I grew up, close to the Bay, so for sure I had to react. But yeah, man, we in it, so let's keep going.
Not to be anything but typical. News on 6's Reagan Ledbetter tells us all about it.
Glory deputies tell me Jay Diggs couldn't believe they didn't know who he was when they pulled him over, so Diggs gave them a personal concert in the backseat of the patrol car the whole way to the jail.
So I'm kind of surprised because I thought this was a marijuana state, but I'm finna figure it out.
I caught up with Jay Diggs just moments after he bonded out of jail, and he took his arrest in stride, saying he's in town to shoot a new music video.
I travel. This is one of my areas. I got a big fan base down Tulsa, Oklahoma, OKC. I was passing through, got pulled over and stuck in jail for 2 days behind marijuana. Hey, there's my co-defendant now.
Deputies arrested Diggs and his girlfriend.
Hey, what the fuck? Yo, Jay Diggs is the man, dog. I'm not gonna lie. He said, hey, there's my co-defendant now. Like, come on, this is right outside the courthouse. That is kind of hilarious, man. It shows that like maybe he has maybe he knows the laws or something, and he's obviously he's gonna fight it. But I do know, like in the Midwest, and down south, like there's you can't just be traveling with, you can't just be traveling with a lot of tree and something that don't look personal, right? To the other guys, the boys in blue or whatever you call them. You cannot just be traveling with that. You know what I mean? Actually, I'll give you a little story. We was on a tour one time. I was filming on a tour. We got stopped in Texas. At the border. We weren't going to the border. It was like near the border. It wasn't the border, but it was a border of a state, I think, or some shit. No, it was El Paso. They have like a real border out there. In a sense of in the sense of like every car gotta go through and be talked to, smelled. You know what I mean? They're gonna check you, and so boom, they pulled the tour bus over. and we had to go. We actually, everybody had more than personal amounts of herb on them, and in El Paso, Texas, at that border, because we was going state to state. It wasn't like crossing over the to the international border. It was just going state to state, and every car had to go through this border, and they got us. They put the dog around them, and then boom, they said pull over here, and then everybody, they put everyone's bags in a circle as we were like detained right there. That was crazy. They put everyone's bag in a circle, and they put the dog to smell every bag, and he hit for every bag. So, and we didn't even know, like, oh shit, bro had a whole two P's on him. Like, why no wonder he's been rolling day and night type shit. Like, no wonder he's the one. But then, other had like some oils or some wax or, edibles, like all that shit counts under that law. So, the dog ended up, luckily, real talk, I had gotten my California recommendation card like a couple weeks before that, maybe a week before that. And, man, that was all they needed to let us go and continue the rest of the tour. Because they just signed, they said, well, show me that paper. They signed it. Or they gave me some papers I had to sign. They stamped my card or some. I can't exactly remember what they do. It was signing something, but it was all because I had gotten that recommendation card. So, it was put under my card as a patient. Everyone's tree, and they allowed us to keep going. They saw that we weren't carrying no craziness, firearms or hard substance. Like we was just, you need the tree to mellow out after every show, before every stuff like that, during every show. All right, come on. But yeah, let's keep going, man. That was my little story about me experiencing that. So I kind of know what Jay Diggs. Thing is with Jay Diggs, he was in a car with a girl. And that don't look like you're on a mission. That you could be a rapper and famous as hell, but you went, to them, you look like a trafficker that's bringing products state to state. Like, that's all that looks. I've seen these body cam videos on YouTube, and yeah, bro, it's a guy and a girl and his friend, and they're just in the car, and then they got all this hard stuff, hundreds of. So Jay Diggs, he has a little fight with the law coming up, but I honestly think he gonna keep being on his way. I don't think he's facing that much time. Like, come on.
Passing through, got pulled over and stuck in jail for 2 days behind marijuana. Hey, there's my co-defendant now.
Deputies arrested Diggs and his girlfriend DeAndrea Russell after finding 4.5 pounds of marijuana.
Where Jay Diggs at? You ever heard of Roger?
4.5 pounds of marijuana. Oh, I'm sure they thinking we can. Yeah, no, he was distributing this shit. Ain't no way that was personal use, bro.
Rogers County, Oklahoma. That's where I'm at. So y'all remember a few years back, actually to be exact, 5 years back, and I was on the news and I got pulled over, and they said they found weed in my car, approximately 4 pounds. Well, here we are 5 years later, 2000 and almost 26.
Whoa!
And
I didn't know that. We gotta keep talking, man. That's that video was years ago. Yeah, I do remember a little bit now. I thought this was a new incident. I do remember a little bit about that happening, and nothing really went of it. Yeah, that's crazy. So we really about to find out what they trying to do to, an OG. Really, I mean, the Bay is the Bay, man. Feel me? So let's keep it going. I'm like nervous about what we about to find out. Let's keep going.
About to start trial right here in Rogers County.
Wow.
For marijuana.
So they literally trying to send me to prison for marijuana in 2026. So my trial is set to start on November 10th. So this is to my fans and friends, anybody in this area, Tulsa, Oklahoma area, Wichita, OKC. Y'all want to come support Diggs, which I need some support. Me and my family gonna be here fighting. Y'all come on and hang out. Come support me at this court trial. November 10th, I'm gonna be right here at 9 o'clock a.m. fighting for my life once again. Can you believe it? Whoa.
So this situation has clearly been dragging on for quite some time. And now he's finally reaching the point where they've set a trial date.
That's
basically what they're calling the initial process. As mentioned in the video, anyone who's a real supporter of him, of Mac Dre, or of the Bay Area movement as a whole, make sure you pull up to that court date and show your support, because he's definitely going to need all the love he can get. When you look at the way the system works and take his prior cases into consideration.
Hey, shout out in your business, man. Yeah, he was out there in the boonies, bro. They bored. They need some cases to prosecute. This, that, and the third. 4 pounds. Niggas smoke that every day. You gonna say that ain't personal use. You know what I'm saying? Not for, but, you know, it'll go quick. It'll go in a couple days, man. So just you don't tell them. You don't. How you get to tell somebody what they can and can't use? And it's, you know, who the hell? And they just put a hemp band. They just put the hemp band back on, bro. Everybody talking about the pack's finna go back up and it's looking good for the market, and you know what I mean? It ain't looking good for Diggs. And another thing, right? I'm sure Diggs asking for people to come to the court and support and this, that, and the third. They wasn't feeling that, bro. Ended up remanding him when he went to court. You feel me? This was a little bit before the court date. I've been keeping up with it. Let me see, bro. Let me see. We're gonna try to get an update, see exactly what ended up happening when he went to court and this, that, and the third. But I seen people talking about it. Let me see. Let me see, bro. Right here. Shout out May.
All right, let's keep going. Damn, nah, bro's right about. So, you know, ain't probably really much going on out there except these type of cases. So, they, you know, it's only going to bring publicity to them. I don't know if they're really tripping about that, but you know, these cases make them money, right? Days of trial make them money. Yeah, man, I think ultimately, J Diggs making that response. I think the laughing part, right? The giggling and the laughing, that could fight against you. Or they didn't like that, right? Let's be real. Like, he's giggling, but he's also telling you, like, his authentic word is, I need y'all help. I'm fighting for my life. Those are the words I caught, you know, out of all that. And let's go back a little bit, because he really... Let's see, where was that? Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see J Diggs asking the people right here. You can tell, like, there's moments in his speech that he's like, I really need y'all help, but I still gotta be me on this camera, right? But you know, you could see through it, like, bro is really fighting for his life. Like, that's interesting, man. Especially for that for Tree in 2026.
Y'all remember a few years back, actually to be exact, 5 years back, and I was on the news and I got pulled over and they said they found weed in my car, approximately 4 pounds. Well, here we are 5 years later, 2000 and almost 26, and I'm about to start a trial. Right here in Rogers County for marijuana. So they literally trying to send me to prison for marijuana in 2026. So my trial is set to start on November 10th. So this is to my fans and friends, anybody in this area, Tulsa, Oklahoma area, Wichita, OKC. Y'all want to come support Diggs, which I need some support. Me and my family gonna be here fighting. Y'all come on and hang out. Come support me at this court trial. November 10th, I'm gonna be right here at 9 o'clock a.m. fighting for my life once again. Can you believe it? Whoa.
So this situation has clearly been dragging on
Yeah,
for quite
like-
some time.
You know, I seen a lot of truths right there. Bro is really fighting it. He about to fight it next year, and we hope all that goes good.
Right? I'm sure him Diggs asking for people to come to the court and support and this, that, and the third. Psh, they wasn't feeling that, bro. End up remanding him when he went to court. You feel me? This was a little bit before the court date. I've been keeping up with it. Let me see, bro. Let me see. We gonna try to get an update, see exactly what ended up happening when they when he went to court and this, that, and the third, bro. I seen people talking about it. Let me see. Let me see, bro. Right here. Shout out Made Media Magazine.
We're gonna fast forward this, bro.
This video for all you J Diggs fans out there. You know, word just got to me that he was found guilty in his Oklahoma City case. You know, he'd been having that case for about 5 years. He was facing 4 years to life in prison for having 3.5 pounds of THC oil, man. THC oil. I guess
Oh, so it was some. Yeah, that's a controlled substance. That's a little different. That's on that's on the federale side of things.
Yeah, you can't have 3.5 of oils. Thing is, though, what the oils come in, the oil has to be put in something, right? And that weighs something too. So, they're gonna find out exactly how much oil to the point, you know, to the T. This is a trial, so they're gonna find out how much to a T that he had on him. And obviously manufactured THC is not okay. I mean, to them anywhere, right? So they're going to try to go hard at it. But I do believe if you get that right defense, you know, bro, like, he's an old man. Like, what oil does, THC oil does for the body, it takes pain away instant, right? The oil is different than just smoking a flower, the weed flower. Like, you have to, your body, it's gonna hit, you know what I mean? And then it also has what is it, like, same thing that ice baths do. They rejuvenate the cells. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of, if he can get like the right defense, right doctors to like show that, hey, like, nah, this was personal and he needs this medicine. You get what I'm saying? Because it is medicine. Don't get that twisted. Like, you know, it's just that the government doesn't recognize it as medicine all the way. So, you know, this is why this is happening. But let's go. Let's finish this one out.
About 5 years ago, man, you know, weed was still not legal out there. I believe it is legal now. But all in all, man, you know, J Diggs been fighting this case today. He found out he was guilty. Not today, but, you know, a couple of days ago, he found out he was guilty, and his sentencing date is on December 12th. You know what I'm saying? So on December 12th, he'll know, you know, if the judge will give him 4 years, if the judge will give him life, if the judge will give him 15, or if the judge, you know, knock it down and give him some type of leniency as far as probation, parole, or something like that. But, you know, that's the latest update on J Diggs, man. He was found guilty. Also, you know, I'm getting these DMs. I don't know who this person is, you know. I guess when J Diggs Snow Bunny or something like that.
Years of life. I never heard of 4 years of life getting in my life.
But the voice be heard. All your personality shine. Join the trademark new upcoming reality TV network coming soon. So I guess this is Augur. He did an interview with allegedly one of J Diggs' abusers. My abuser will rot in the cell with no bail while I am already retired from the game and rich and free. The abuse ends with this network. Real Hope Stories TV is about awareness, saving lives in many ways possible via storytelling, drama show, documentary. We have it all and we're growing. Be a part of the movement and save a life. I'm using my platform today to speak on some real accountability, healing, and the importance of believing survivors. Someone who has held influence in the Oakland music scene is currently in custody, and regardless of fame, status, or followers, nobody is above consequences. This isn't about clout, this isn't about drama, this is about awareness, safety, and making sure real experiences are silenced. For years, too many people have acted wrong individuals because their name, their reputation, or the city they represent. But today is a reminder that survivors deserve to be heard, healing is real, accountability is real, and karma always move on its own time. If you ever been scared to speak up, if you ever carry pain quietly, know that you're not alone. Your voice matters, and there are whole communities behind you. Today is about celebrating anyone's downfall. It's about acknowledging the strength it takes to survive, speak up, and keep moving forward. Stay safe, stay aware, protect your energy, and protect your peace. So yeah, I got that in my DM. You know, I just wanted to add that.
Damn. Hey, that took a turn. Obviously, we don't know the full. Story. Anybody can make a post and send it in. I'm not taking away from anybody that's been abused like that, but I mean, and if that really happened, I mean, oh man, it's not gonna look good for Diggs. If people coming out like that. But then also, he's a famous person. Like, you could literally leave. You leave a girl. You don't want. She wants you, and you don't want her. And then boom, she could literally just resent and despise and create that. Like, so that's there's angles to everything. But that doesn't look good for bro.
Shout out Made Media Magazine, bro. Y'all, I'm gonna have a link to a channel in the description. Y'all make sure to go watch the rest of this video. Tap it above his content. See, it's getting ugly. Yeah, bro. A lot of this shit hitting the fan, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I just seen the other day. You ain't gonna believe I got something so saucy for you. This video right here, this next one that's coming up, probably, I don't know, I'll probably do it later on, bro. But you ain't gonna believe the revelations I'm talking about in that video. You know what I mean? They in there talking about one of our beloveds, man, one of our greats right now. You know what I'm saying? That did some fake heinous acts to him in the name of trying to make a way or think they was some ism, or you ain't no damn pimp. I don't know who y'all think y'all is, but y'all better stop taking out y'all misguided. See, the anger, they be frustrated, right? A lot of these dudes, get a little bit younger in life, it don't start to hit them, but they want to take out their frustrations on people who supposed to be helping them out of the situation they in. You mad because you ain't in the situation you want to be in, but you taking it out on the person who supposed to. And then it's you trafficking people, you putting people against they will, and you don't who you think you is, bro. That's why they say never meet your heroes, right? Because they fuck around and try to take advantage of you, sex traffic you, bro, or just fucking disappoint you flat out. You know what I mean? Type shit. And shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We coming into a time. It's a time, bro. You know what I mean? What that nigga Drake say? What a time, bro. So you better stop. If you into anything stupid, you know right from wrong. Cause if you feel it, like when you steal something, if you try to steal, I can't steal, bro. I can't, cause you gonna feel it immediately. So it's just like a bomb, But when you do something wrong, bro, you feel it in your heart, bro.
Damn, that's the realest. Man, shout out WIGTV, bro. That shit is the realest shit ever. Yeah, you everything's transparent now. More technology come in, everything transparent, everything becomes visible. So yeah, man. But back to the article, I think that Jay Diggs, he just got to play this right. He might have to face whatever he got to face. Hopefully it's not life. And yeah, man, we're praying for everybody involved in everything. You know what I mean? Keep your mind clean. You know, support. You know, don't resent. You know, in my life, when I resented people, you know, it only hurted me. That doesn't hurt the person that you resent, because they don't even know. That means it's all in your brain, right? So keep that in mind. But with that being said, we about to dip, man. This Hip Hop Heist TV. Thank y'all for watching. This was a long one. I rambled a lot. There's some good gems in there. Hope y'all can find them. But yeah, be happy, be healthy, do what you got to do to survive, like Pac said. But also, man, be of service. Help somebody out. That shit'll go a long way, and it'll change the trajectory of your life today. Like, yeah, man. But with that being said, we out.